Yo, what's going on, guys? Back for this Tuesday slate. In this video, I'm going to go over the 4-game basketball slate for tonight. So, along with this basketball slate, we also have a 13-game baseball slate, so it's going to be very jam-packed today. Before we get started with this video, please be sure to drop a like on it and subscribe if you have not already. So, three out of these four games are elimination games, with the Nuggets being the sole game that is not an elimination game. So, definitely be interesting to watch these games, see how these teams respond in these scenarios. Starting off at point guard, I love Damian Lillard at 8,800. He has just been balling this series. He's really been outplaying Russell Westbrook by far. After a lot of talk over the past couple seasons of Lillard not being able to put his team past the first round, of them needing to blow it up in Portland, Lillard and the Trailblazers have looked really good so far this series, and they look to put away the Thunder in 5 games. You definitely know that the Blazers want to put this series away at home on their home court, get some extra rest for the second round. They do not want to go back to OKC. So at 8,800, I love Damian Lillard here. He's been outplaying Westbrook, like I said, and Westbrook is still $1,400 more expensive than Lillard. At home, in front of the home crowd, Lillard has been dominant this season at home. I expect Lillard to have a huge game, so you better fire him up at point guard. At shooting guard, I love his teammate CJ McCollum at 7,300. So McCollum's been on fire. Does not look like he's even missed a beat from that knee injury that he suffered at the end of the regular season. As he's come out guns blazing this postseason. He's had at least 36 in every single meeting. He's had over 43 in each of the last 3, playing a massive amount of minutes. In this elimination game, you know the Blazers are going to play their studs 40 minutes again. McCollum is just really good player, and him and Lillard have been cooking this series. So I love both of those guys. They're pretty cheap still, given how well they've been playing this series. I love Levert at 5,900. So Levert finally jumped into the starting lineup last game. Kenny Atkinson made a big mistake by not having him in the starting lineup the first couple games, as that was his first game that he started. It was the 4th game of the series. So Atkinson made a big mistake because in the games that Levert did not start, he only saw 23 minutes in the first game, only 20 in the second, and only 28 in the third. So Levert played 42 minutes last game. She'll play heavy minutes again as the Nets look to keep their season alive here. At 5,900, he's a really good play because he has so much upside. Him and D'Angelo Russell can really do whatever they want on the court. Levert has so much speed, can take it off the dribble, can drive into the paint, and he can shoot an open 3. So I love Levert here at 5,900. Can go 7x at the salary. Speaking of the Blazers, I like their entire starting 5 a lot. I love Aminu at 4,700. So Aminu's played a lot of minutes the past couple games, and he's played really well. 33 minutes and 30 minutes the past 2. He's coming off a 19.9 rebound effort last game. He has a double-double upside if he plays 30 minutes again. He's been shooting the ball pretty well from 3. Last 2 games, has shot over 43%. And he just has a really good matchup against Jeremy Grant. He matches up well against Grant. They're both pretty much the same size. Both are stretch 4s. And Aminu has some toughness. He has steal upside as well. At home, I think it's a good play for Aminu here. At center, I love Joel Embiid. Embiid has been dominant in the amount of minutes that he's played. He played 32 minutes last game. He played only 11 minutes in the first half. So he was probably not going to play a lot of minutes if the game was a blowout, but they needed him on the court. And he played really well with 6 blocks, 2 steals, to go with 31 points. At home, you know Embiid is going to show up in this game. He's probable, not even listed as doubtful like he was last game. So Embiid looked really good on the court. Didn't look hampered at all by his injury. So maybe he's getting better. If he's going to play 30-plus minutes again, he should play even more minutes because he only played 11 in the first half. So he probably would have looked at like 35 minutes last game. If we get in for 30 to 35 minutes, he can absolutely dominate these Nets here. We got to remember that this is the same Nets team that gave up like 33 points and 20 rebounds to JaVale McGee earlier this year. Embiid has absolutely dominated the Nets in the meetings that he's played this season. The Nets just don't have any answer for him. Embiid can take the game over, and I think he will in this spot. So I love Embiid at 10,000. And then finally, the value play, probably the top value play by far, is going to be Torrey Craig. So Will Barton was not doing it for Mike Malone. he sent him to the bench and put Craig in at the starting lineup. Craig responded with a great game, played 37 minutes, and he had a great defensive effort on DeMar DeRozan, really slowed him down. Craig is just a great defender, and he can also shoot an open three. He just really did a good job on DeRozan last game, so he's probably going to play as many minutes as DeRozan plays. So you can lock him in for over 35 minutes again. He shot 5 of 7 from 3. I'm not expecting that much efficiency, but I think he's going to be on the court for a lot of minutes at 3,400. Should run into a lot of things, and he should be mega chalk. So if you play just one lineup, I think you could fade him. If you just play one lineup in like the $15, you could fade him because he's going to be very popular. But if you're making a bunch of teams, then I think it's crazy not to have him in any. I would have him at 100% owned because I think there's such a high percentage of chance that he's going to end up in the winning lineup because he's so cheap and has so much upside. So that does it for the video. Those are the 6 players that I like. I will be posting a baseball video as well, probably tomorrow morning. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and good luck today.